Hello, it's Peter right here with another JoJo Bizarre Adventure video. In this video, as you saw in the title, I'm gonna tell you what my favorite JoJo part is, and I'm not including anything that's not that has not had an anime adaptation. So anything with manga and has not been released is out of the question. So Stone Ocean, Steel Ball Run, and JoJolian is not going to be included. I'm just going to be including the first 5 parts. So, first of all, the first part, I know a lot of people say it sucks. It's the worst. It might be the weakest, I'll be honest. It might be the weakest. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't watch it. In my opinion, I think you really need to watch the first part to get the start of the story. I mean, with Dio and Jonathan, like you need to get touched up with the lore and the backstory between Dio and the Joestars. So you have to watch part 1. But anyways, part 2 is good too. Part 2 is probably the third best one. So yeah, if I'm ranking this out of 5 would be Phantom Blood. 4, I think would have to go to Golden Wind. Now hear me out. Golden Wind is it's good. But I think it's weak. I think it's the weakest the weakest part with stands. I mean, it's good. It's not boring to watch. It's fun to watch. Each part is fun to watch, but with Golden Wind, it just seems kind of weak, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, I like Giorno, I like Bucciarati, I like the whole gang. I like Turtle Polnareff. But at the end of the day, I'll be completely honest, Diavolo is one of the worst villains. I'll tell you why I think that. Diavolo, the only thing he really wants to do is kill his daughter. He's just like the boss of the Passione, I guess. But he is the boss of an Italian mafia. So, and I mean his stand's fucking cool. I'm gonna tell you, King Crimson or Emperor Crimson, whatever I'm gonna call him. King Crimson is one of the best fucking stands I've ever seen. It's awesome. It's great. I love the design of King Crimson. But, anyways, other than that, Diavolo is kind of a shit villain. Anyways, on to part 2. I know I'm jumping back and forth here. But in part 2, it was great. I'd put that at 3. At a 3. If I was ranking it, I would put it at 3. Because it's an interesting one. It's definitely way better than Phantom Blood, and it might be even better than Golden Wind in my opinion. Because I like part 2. Part 2 is actually way more interesting than part 1 in my opinion. I mean, we get other crazy characters like Caesar or Von Stroheim, the B-Wagon. I mean, it's fucking awesome. We get Wamu, ECDC, Lisa. Man. Like, all these awesome characters. Don't get me wrong, Phantom Blood has some okay, awesome characters. But They barely have any characters compared to battle tendencies. But to be completely honest, Chorus is the worst villain in JoJo, in my opinion. He is like Cars. Okay, but I will tell you one thing. One of the only good things that Cars does is he uses Lisa Leisha's leg as a fucking guitar. And he starts making guitar noises. First of all, this bitch is like, what, 1,000 years old? How the fuck does he know what a guitar is? I mean, I'm sure there might be a guitar back then, but what the fuck? Like, jeez, this bitch knows how to play a guitar and knows all the noises and everything. What the fuck? And that was probably the most what the fuck moment. Actually, no, there's a lot of what the fuck moments in Battle Tendencies, but that's a big what the fuck moment. Like, what the fuck? He's playing her leg as a guitar. But other than that, Cars is kind of a shit villain. All he is a power-hungry ancient pillar man. That's all he is. And plus, he's still out there in space, drifting away. Yeah, but that's not the worst way to go in JoJo's. But okay, anyways, on to part 3, which was my favorite JoJo part at one point. Why isn't it anymore? I'll tell you that in a minute. But first of all, Stardust Crusaders is awesome. I absolutely love Stardust Crusaders. I like Jotaro. Jotaro or Jotaro is one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite JoJo. And I love Dio. Dio's awesome. Road or la la la. Like, oh, and there's so many fucking memes from Stardust Crusaders. Like, my god. Dio is like a whole fucking meme. Oh, you approaching me. Like, there's so many memes about Dio. But Dio's fucking awesome in that. I mean, Kakyoin was cool. Actually, every character was cool in my opinion. Fucking Cool Ice was Cool Ice was fucking awesome. I mean, yeah, he killed Avdol and Iggy, but fuck, he was awesome as fuck. I mean, jeez. He fucking obliterated Avdol and Iggy just like that. It took 3 fucking stand users to take this motherfucker down. Well, technically 2, because Avdol didn't even fight him. But holy shit, I mean, part 3 is great, and Dio was my favorite villain. I'll tell you why he isn't anymore. Part 4. Why is part 4 my favorite part? I'll tell you. See, I found out recently, because when I was watching part 3, I was kind of bored, like just waiting to get to Dio. I got to Dio. Boom, it's over. As soon as I started watching part 4, I'm excited as fuck. And I'm not bored whatsoever watching part 4 episode. Because I think Diamond is Unbreakable is the best JoJo part. I don't care what you say. I think it is. Because part 4 is awesome. They have awesome characters. They have probably my favorite other character that's not JoJo, which is Rohan Shibe. Rohan's fucking awesome. Except when he let that spider. He can go fuck himself for that, though. But other than that, Rohan's my favorite character out of anyone but JoJo. In part 4. I mean, Koichi he's cool, but I like Rohan a lot more. But plus we get the best fucking villain. Fuck, I fucked that up. Yoshikaze Kira. Kira is the best fucking JoJo villain. First of all, he's not power hungry like Dio or Cars. He's just trying to kill his daughter like Diavolo. He is literally just a sadistic serial killer that has a hand fetish. That's all he is. But he's fucking cool. He's cool as fuck. I mean, I don't really care what you say. Yoshikaji Kira is the best villain in JoJo. And I think he almost carries part 4. That's why I say almost, because there's a lot more part 4 that's awesome. But Yoshikaji Kira is the big reason why I love part 4. So, part 4 is my favorite JoJo part. That's all I had to say in this video. I know I said a lot in this video. I didn't even use any notes or wrote any shit down because I just spit this out of my mind because, well, I think this would have been easier than just reading it off. So, yeah. Like, subscribe, calm yourself, just be careful. Have a great day. Every day on my boomstick likes out there. Muda. Muda. That was cringy, but I don't care. Yeet.